After 9 days on the run, Markeith Loyd was apprehended for 2 killings for which he was wanted. After Orlando Police Lieutenant Deborah Clayton recognized Loyd in connection with the December 2016 shooting of his ex-girlfriend Saad Dixon and her pregnant child, Loyd shot and killed her in a Walmart parking garage in January 2017. He was subjected to the most horrifying interrogation you've ever witnessed after his detention. Stay with us as we explore this further. On January 9, 2017, a Walmart customer recognized Loyd, who was wanted for murder in connection with the death of his ex-girlfriend Dixon. The shopper made an accusatory statement to Clayton, who was present at the time, the prosecution claims. She went outside to stop him but was killed by Loyd instead. After a huge police chase, he was finally caught 9 days later. Loyd was questioned for 45 minutes by detectives from the Orlando Police Department and the Orange County Sheriff's Office. He initially maintained he had no information about Clayton and Dixon's deaths. To what end am I being held? To show his lack of knowledge, Loyd questioned. Interrogators weren't convinced, so he lied and said he broke up with Dixon because he was furious she smoked while she was expecting. He also claimed that her brother had been engaged in the shooting and that she had pulled the gun on him. Do I have it right that she brandished a gun at you? How do you feel about it? Exactly what did you do? Inquired the police officer. Loyd claimed, I only disarmed her. So, what have you done with her gun now? I stuffed it in my back pocket, but as her brother pounced at me, I must have lost it. So, when did you pull out the gun? Loyd responded, while her brother and I were grappling. Loyd never explained how an argument that day escalated to the point where Dixon's brother was shot, and Dixon was killed beside her unborn child. Loyd, who had been severely injured during his capture, pleaded for medical attention during interrogation. As a result of his wounds, he was covered in blood and eventually lost an eye. I need to see a doctor, Loyd remarked. A detective replied, medical help is on the way. Then, after waiting a few minutes, Loyd said, get some medical help with all your crap. As to why it hasn't arrived yet, please explain. It was Loyd who said it. Markeith, there's no need to open your eyes. It's recommended that you start talking. What we need from you is exactly that, says the detective. Is there anything you'd like to tell them? Regarding the deceased, how much do you care? That woman, one of the sweetest and most sympathetic cops I've ever encountered, who cares deeply about the welfare of her neighborhood and who came into law enforcement to help make it a better place, and you just gunned her down like a dog. Okay? Is there anything you'd like to say to them as a family? Says the detective. Loyd remained quiet for a moment before responding with an expletive. If what is seen and heard in the interrogation footage is any indication, Loyd may have intended to surrender. If you want money, will you call Dixon's parents and have them turn you in? The detective was asked. In response, Loyd said he would contact Dixon's stepfather to transfer the crime line reward funds to Dixon's family. Are you seriously going to settle for an I'm sorry, here's some money? Oh, that's all you thought she was worth? $100,000? A detective had a question. Loyd denied that monetary motives were at play. What exactly was the deal? The constant running must have worn you out, inquired the police officer. While waiting for his trial in March 2022, Loyd refused to discuss the monetary issue. Because of his terrible crimes, he was given the death penalty. In court, the prosecution said that Loyd shot Clayton 4 times while he stood over her in the parking lot. Although his lawyers claimed he was mad, Loyd stated he only opened fire out of self-defense. Long delays in the sentencing process were caused by concerns about his mental state. Still, the court eventually concluded that he could proceed. Loyd's legal team further argued that their client suffered brain damage due to the beating and kicking he received from police after his capture. Despite losing Loyd's eye, the police were exonerated of any misconduct in the case. Chief John Mina of the Orlando Police Department has defended his department's actions the night Loyd was apprehended. He continued by saying that Markeith Loyd's bad behavior has affected the whole Clayton and Dixon communities. He finally said, now it is time for him to suffer. Although nothing will heal the grief caused by the defendant's vile crimes, knowing that a dangerous killer will face the harshest penalty provided by the law, Orlando Police Chief Orlando Rolón said in a statement. Within a month, Loyd committed 2 serious crimes. He killed an upstanding law enforcement official to cover up another crime. What do you think? Did he get off easy? Leave a comment down below and let us know. If you liked this video and want to see more like it, please subscribe to our channel and turn on notifications for it.